for something a little different. Just got this in the mail yesterday. The Balaur Arms, made by LK Chin, reverse falchion. And this will be my first time cutting with it. Let's see how it does. Okay. That felt very clean. Nicely done. All right, let's try it just in the clip and see what happens. Not so clean. Okay. It did go through, but wasn't very clean. Okay, and I understand why now. It's actually not very sharp in this portion of the blade. So I think they probably got to about here, maybe a little bit here, and kind of just didn't get very much on the inside curve, because it's very difficult to sharpen the inside of a curve like that. So another interesting feature about this is that they actually sharpened this portion of the outside curve, even though the main edge is on the inside. And most of the interpretations of these styles of falchions that I've seen have had this be almost like a square spike or an oval spike, and not sharp at all here. So let's see how this cuts. Okay. So it struck, penetrated a little, but really just sort of tore the bottle up a bit. Yeah. Once you get the distance right, it will cut. But this is a very short cutting edge, so it's very difficult to make sure you're right on the right spot on this. So it's probably more meant for assisting for the thrust than it is for actually cutting, even though you probably could do a quick back snap cut if you so desired. All right, now how does it thrust? Decently. It did go in, it did penetrate. Let's try to get a more solid thrust one. There we go. Okay. Another thing too is because the cross section widens so much here, you're kind of limited on how much you can actually thrust into a target before it just stops. Let's finish this thing off. There's one of the thrust lines there. You know, I can actually hear some of the purists now. But man, you're supposed to have a back clip. Fine. There. No, I'm not going to I-33 this up because I don't have any training in that.